Welcome to the Albion TV War Report, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is the 15th of October, 2021. I am your host, the Shozen, and I am joined today by Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the camera. We are currently on a 15-minute delay, so if you have reports of live action, please contact me via my in-game moniker, the Shozen One, and Robinhood on Robinhood GM. Thank you. Congratulations on your vacation.
Thank you. I don't know what it is, dude. Something's really messed up with one of my
Did
settings.
you say whipping repeater again?
I didn't. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna have to try and figure something out. I don't know what it is. Hopefully tomorrow when the internet guy comes, all is resolved. Who knows? But it looks like Stomp are retreating back here, not taking the fight in the open world. There's 3 blobs on the minimap here in Drownfield.
Yeah, and they are in the middle, Robin. They're in the middle.
Yeah.
They got Title on the left. And who do they have over here on the right? I just saw them. It's more Surf.
Oh yeah, that's why you want to retreat back into the
Surf
safety
is
of your castle.
fighting against Nope over here on the right-hand side. They just ran into NOPRU, you know.
I think they ran through.
Yeah, they kind of ran through NOPRU.
Yeah.
Like
And they're kind of crushing them at the door here. This is a massacre at the door. We've seen a couple of them so far today. Players are having a bit of a hard time getting used to the changes to Arcane, I feel.
Yeah, the locusts and everything else. I mean, people also need to get used to the galas and how to defend against them, also against the weeping repeaters. And I mean, Dominant's now looking to engage onto Stomp, as Stomp came back from the castle, and it looks like Dominant is trying to figure out where the rest of his Zerg is. Finally finds it. Defensives are coming down for Stomp as the Icicle, Wind Wall, and Inertia Ring slowing down the charge here, and a random Pest Lizard causing interruptions here on Dominant. I don't think Stomp really want to take this fight in the open world. I do see a group to the northwest side. Nice little defensive eagle coming out here from Stomp as well as the kite continues. Overcharge is popped, so Dominant feels very comfortable in taking the fight here in Drownfield course. The push continue once again. Are they going to go for a full retreat to the castle? It seems like it, as they're even using carpets to retreat back here. Defensive firewalls coming out as well. There's a little weeping mine. Watch out. Stomp looking for a turn here. Are they getting sandwiched? No, they're going for a full return onto the front
with the
line.
return onto Title there. Again, Robin, defensives are a problem for people right now. When they can't hit 2 skills, Purge and Cleanse at the same time, you're seeing an effect.
Yeah, and I mean, visibility in a swamp zone, we know how bad it can be. There's a lot of trees and a lot of bushes all hiding those little indicators. You can't really
weeping
see.
repeaters. I do see them on the ground here, and they are in the area where we're going to see the guys from Bella Ella running around, and somebody's going to step on that, and he did. Okay, I need a new POV. Let me go to Arcapeach.
Yeah, I'm still on Dominant.
You're on Dominant? I'll head over to Dominant.
Yeah, as they're pushing in and forcing Stomp into the castle here. Looks like, yeah, Stomp not very comfortable in taking the fight in the open world.
Well, the Surf Alliance has a very significant debuff here. They're running, if I can, 41, not bad at all. I believe Stomp is in the 30s, or they were when I looked at them before.
Smurf is also here, I believe, as well, which works alongside Surf. And so that's another.
Well, actually, Arcapeach. Yeah, the Arcapeach was doing pretty good with Bella Ella getting a 37 for their debuff. That's pretty high. That's a very good group. But they probably were, I'm going to go probably closer to 40 before that engagement where we saw half of them die.
Yeah, I switched back onto Arcapeach now is because he's going to be the one defending.
Inside the castle,
it's
yeah.
normally a better POV. There's a lot of waiting around outside of the castle. But yeah, I'm quite surprised that they're actually fighting over this castle, as it only gives 320 and not over Shellheath Steppe, which gives 410, which is only a couple of zones away. But I do believe 6-9 are in that vicinity, claiming that castle. Some nice DPS coming out onto the front lines of Stomp here. One member does go down, forcing a lot of defensives down here. some wild enigmatic staff usage. I don't know what for. There's a door blocking any DPS that can hit the back end here, lads.
Hey, I think it's just a top-off situation. There's a number of people with low bars.
And looks like Sancta Inquisito is also here for the Stomp over on the western side.
Nice to see.
Okay. Yeah, we've seen them pop up a few times. It looks like it's going to be a full engagement trying to get some picks off on the tanks. Nice camline into the club.
Great engagement. That was a wipe of the tanks of... Well, one tank still alive over there. One tank still alive. Great job by Stomp here.
Yeah, that was a nice play. That's gonna. I think that's all of the hammers on the western side deleted here.
Yeah, no, that's what I saw. I saw one guy who was at the door survive that. And as we've said a number of times, you need more than one hammer.
Indeed, and looks
maybe
like
they
they're going
can
in
loot.
for the eastern.
But there's only 2 guys on this door. They did not get enough down. They were in fear of the retaliation. I didn't see any defensives down. Just a quick whack over the wall and then a run away. Maybe they were waiting to bait out some defensives. Come back now with a second push. I don't see anybody for them to hit, though.
Yeah, and as these doors go down, you know, Surf and or Tidal, shall I say, is currently in the top 5 ranking for our season at the moment, and that means that if you're a Surf or Tidal fan, you can go ahead and use the emote in our channel, in our chat channel, for free. You don't have to be a subscriber to use it. You just have to follow the channel, dude.
Oh, that's awesome.
For all the people that's wondering, I'm going to be keeping the emotes for the top 5 every week updated with the whoever's top 5 guild logos. I'm going to be using them. So currently we have the Lonely Men, I Doom I, Be Careful, Judicate, and Tidal as free emotes to use to your heart's content in the chat, if you so please to.
Oh,
if
very
you're wondering, like, I want my guild to have an emote, well, go get top 5.
Yeah, get better.
There you go. And also we have some new chat commands, but we'll go over that later on as the fight continues here in Drownfield Course. Nice use of the enfeebled blades here. Purging that. I just heard a door broke. It's the eastern side. Surf's Beetle instantly going in here. Lightspeed 1 has been a highlight Beetle player over the last couple of days where I've been seeing him perform on that Beetle. He's been doing very, very well. And they're lining up for an engagement here as Surf pummel the front lines. Weeping's going off left, right, and center. Galaclap return comes out onto the front line of Surf. Surf also losing a couple members on the return engagement. The enfeebled blade's a little bit too late there for Stomp. I don't think that player was ready. The back and forth still continuing here, as it looks like the boys of Surf are taking a pounding on the front lines. Arcapeach going all the way in, but he's getting kidnapped back. His front line's in a spot of trouble here. Permafrost connecting. He's in his Cleric Cow, but he's getting pummeled. The man's going out. You meant to go back in. Are they going to lose their shot caller here? Oh, 1 bar health. He gets into enigmatic staff, and the heals come down just before the final DPS hits him. Oh my god. I think my man lost control of his mouse there for a split second. He was going all over the place.
It does happen.
But that trusty Cleric Cal there saving him for another engagement or 2. I'm wondering if that western door is anywhere close to going down here. It's on 92%. Yep, so nowhere close. Courtyard door, though, on the eastern side is at 73%, so Stomp are doing well to defend the castle here. It's going to rotate into the points given or rewarded in just under 2 minutes' time. So they're definitely secured the points for this rotation. They're just going to have to secure the win on the ZVZ here. Calmline connecting, a lot of heals down for the front lines of Stomp here on the eastern door. Looks like Surf do lose a member once again on the return engagement. They haven't heavily pushed yet, though. They had one little push in, but nothing too crazy. just chilling on the eastern side. I believe it's only Naked now holding the east, as the main title group are rotating maybe to the west, maybe into Courtyard. Arcapiche does have a Grove Keeper slammed into him, but no follow-up DPS yet. I'm wondering if they're... Shozen, can you bounce around and see if there's any other content?
Yeah, I am
else?
bouncing around. I'm currently on Why This Game over here in Float Shoal Fissure, and I'm waiting to see if the content kicks off here, as we do have Send and One Done in the zone, getting ready to take each other on in a territory, I believe. So if you come over to Why This Game, you can check that out. It hasn't engaged yet. You still have Send outside the territory. Well, that's Rang. And you have Uprising King and One Done inside the territory, along with Reject Party, I believe. And Madness as well.
Okay. Why This Game on the Gala?
Bertle Q as well is also here from Rang. So you have a couple of different One Done options.
Got the Reject Party shot caller in our list there, second from the bottom there, Bogul. For POV inside.
Agora? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, listen, they're getting ready to fight here. Overcharges are popping. One Done on a level 36 disarray debuff. A lot of battle mounts. And, wow, I didn't have the stream muted, and,
A little loud in your ear?
yeah, that was a little loud in my ear. I don't see Rang pushing this territory. Another blob just zoned in from the southeast side as well. Who's that coming in? That's going to be Nope. Okay.
Oh, no.
It'll be interesting. Berto Q with a wild play on the south corner of our screen there. With the Hand of Justice. He tried lining up some kills, and actually the little bomb squad did secure something. Reject Party playing very passive at the moment. Berto Q probably not going to make it out alive.
Well, they are going very deep here. I'm kind of, like, shocked how far we're seeing these guys go in on this. I did not expect that from Rang.
Well, Berto Q was just playing... See, that the Hand of Justice, just... It's fun, but it's
tough.
It's bad.
You have to go in deep in order to get a good pull.
Yeah.
And it looks like these guys are pulling out as they're trying to go ahead and meet the other side of the sandwich here. Rang pulling down, going south.
Did you guys just leave the
Heading
Arcapiche
into
guys
Nope.
and just like, these guys are still fighting, whatever.
Arcapiche is still hanging out in a castle. He hasn't,
Yeah, the whole
like...
time. They're actually engaging and fighting. And you're like,
Oh, they are. Yeah.
Well,
I only have one set of eyes.
Put
I'm
these
trying
eyes
my
on the
best
stream.
here.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, Surf haven't breached the inner door castles yet, and these
No.
guys are just bombing onto the first level. I'm going to switch back to Arcapiche, as One Done are not leaving the territory, and yeah, nothing's really happening over there. Arcapiche and the boys, though, getting pummeled here by Tidal. Watch out for those Weeping Mines, boys. Over the walls. Be careful indeed. Going to be hidden in there. Wondering... Okay, 87% on the east, 100% on the west, so nothing crazy is going to happen anytime soon. Nice little Hand of Justice into the Damnation Pierce, onto the front lines. Counter bombings coming in. Nothing's really getting picked off here. Arcapiche forced into a Cleric Cow once again. The front lines of Stomp are getting pummeled. The people that don't have a Cleric Cow is just getting ripped apart here. And Arcapiche is getting forced to pop everything in his arsenal on the way back. Potion popped, Cleric Cow popped, everything. He was able to make it out alive, but so much defenses popped there. Like another return engagement onto the frontline tanks. Nothing going to be able to come of it. Bomb back off once again. Nice little bomb over the wall there from Surf on the tip of our screen to the south. guys aren't finding many kills with their DPS at the moment. Peach just playing the patient game. I do like how Tidal use their hammer group, by the way. I really do like it. Seems to be going pretty well for them. Automatic staff, a locus, multiple frontline heals as well to keep them locked in place and allowing them just to freely hammer the door. And Peach really doesn't have anything to answer for it, apart from maybe a fallback once again to the Lord Room.
Vigora and the Reject Party are engaging Orang, it looks like, finally. They went out of the territory looking around, and I think they found each other.
Alrighty, switching on over to that one then. It should be a little bit more action-packed. Out in the open field, so there is some choke points around here. Vigora and the Reject Party looking for a rotation. They look like they're going to lose South Vision advantage. They're going to back up. Maybe go around the northwest side. I'm looking at the mini-map real quick, looking to see where they can go here. Looks like Rang know where they want to fight, and they're just baiting them through. And Reject Party's taking the bait. Just seeing a lot of Diddy dancing for the time being.
In the meantime, Stomp is pushing outside of the castle.
Yeah. Also over here in One Done versus Rang, we're seeing quite a bit of push, and Send has kind of had to fall back quite a bit. It looks like Reject Party and One Done have done a good job of defending their territory.
Yeah, territory timer is gone, been and gone 5 minutes ago. Peach and the boys looking to go head first into Slam Dunk. I think the only people getting dunked on here is indeed Slam Dunk, because oh my god, their front line just got melted on that engagement. I don't know where that guy was going. That Locust player looked a little bit lost as he gets deleted. But Stomp are actually pulling out the castle and leaving the zone on Peach. And they're actually they're calling it here. So back onto the main focus of Vigora then. Is Send backing out of this fight as well? What's going on here? Oh no. Vigora is coming in. I mean, fresh off a dismount. Doesn't have vision advantage at all.
They're going south.
Yep, and they do get bombed over the wall, though. That group of Nope just zoned in on the southeast door, so we're looking to sandwich Rang, I believe. And Reject Party going in for a full push
up front,
onto the top of the cliff here. Some crazy DPS coming out. Permafrost connecting left, right, and center. As the boys get pushed back down the cliff, a lot of silences coming in. That Beetle from Frankie doing work there for Rang, forcing Reject Party to pull back and rotate back around.
We saw some Arsif coming up over the top as well, kind of giving a little bit of a trouble to One Done. They're now mounted. I think they're just looking for a rat clap.
Yeah, seeing what they can do here. I just switched over to Nico Meister because they're going to have that group to the southeast side. Just trying to see what's happening over here. As there's multiple name tags, One Done to the southwest, Uprising Kings coming into the front line. I'm going to carry on watching Nico Meister. I think he's going to be more in the action as he's fighting multiple different fronts here. As One Done get pushed all the way in, Uprising Kings getting pushed back. Nico doesn't have his Zerg with him, looking a little bit lost here as they're continuing the push to the southwest side. No real front line here for the moment. I think they're getting baited into a lineup. Here it comes. The turn comes in. Perfect camland into the front line DPS, getting melted. And it looks like Rang, though, are going for a full push to the southwest side. Nicely done with a return engagement. Finding some juicy clumps. Insta-deletion onto the Uprising King there. They need to be careful. Their backhand is starting to get wrapped here. One Done carrying the kite to the southwest side. Nice clump. Look at that. Defensive wind wall, though, going to stop the push and allowing those guys to get out alive and get a regroup. Cluster Q's now activated as more people join the fight here in Floatshore Fisher. This could turn into a juicy little battle here, Shozen.
Yeah, this has been quite a battle. I would say it's already been juicy as we see this going at least 3 ways.
And here we go. Nope.
Nope,
Are
we got
gathering up on the northeast side
Emo
here.
as well now, as it looks like Waterfock has joined the battle.
Okay, all right. All right.
They're one of the smaller bubbles to the northwest. I think they are. I was going to say, I think they're on the side of One Done, and then I just saw somebody come in and go Galaclap. I don't think that's the way.
Oh.
And
Oh, here we go, though. Nico
Eight.
Meister carpeting up onto the cliff. Engaging with Nope. Going to find some deletions here. Remember, Value is also working alongside Send for their second group. So Yoke could be a second POV for you, Bogul.
well,
on the
Angel
second
League, I just want
monitor.
to announce this. Angel League has found Stupid FR and has taken out most of the guild already. They came in to be spoilers here with a group of about 20, but got run over very quickly by One Done. So goodbye, guys. You're
Oh,
done.
wow. So multiple different groups fighting.
There's a
multiple
lot of different groups
fronts.
here. We also have 6 different alliances in the zone right now. This is insane.
Indeed, and it looks like Nico and the boys were mounting up, trying to get to that group of Angelique. Going to go for another dismount here, trying to find the back end and go for a full engagement. Got Emo still mounted up to the northwest side. I believe they're here ratting with their combat loot builds. Nice little defensive inertia ring there from One Done. Isn't going to stop the push here as the boys push right on through, trying to find something with the camlands. 1 or 2 tanks may get caught off guard, as it looks like One Done are retreating up the road. Another major blob to the southwest side is rotating on the back end of Rang. I'm not sure who that is. It could be more One Done. It could be Nope. It's going to be one of the two. See how it goes. The push continues by Nico up the road. They're a little bit curious of what's happening to their southwest side. It's going to be a big push here by Emo as they come crashing into the back end, catching Rang completely off guard, deleting so many people. But the return comes in. The push is now focusing purely on these guys to the southwest side. We got Value wrapping around to the eastern side as well, applying the pressure, pushing Emo right back down the road. And Nico needs to make a choice here. He needs to focus on one group and one group alone, because One Done are now coming in over the top. The Galaclap's coming in onto the back end of Rang here. And now Emo are going for a re-engagement onto the choke point. Look at these groups of Rang just getting deleted as the sandwich commences on the road. Nice little hand of justice into the permafrost, catching that group of Emo off guard. They're going to get deleted. Finally, it looks like Rang are going to be able to stabilize here with the rest of Value as the push continues to the southwest side. They do find a little break here in the map, allowing them to stabilize just a little bit, allowing them to, you know, force One Done and Emo into each other as well over the top. A wild Galaclapper trying to find something here, but it's going to get shut down. Nico Meister looking to engage, see what's happening here. He's losing quite a few of his frontline tanks as the retreat happens. And look at this, One Done going to be forced up onto the hilltop here. I don't think Rang have many members left. I'm looking. They're losing so many people. Big EX and the boys getting cut off on the western side. And I think it could be all she wrote here for Send. Actually, no, I take that back, because Value are now appearing over the northeast side.
I was going to say Value over the top.
Yep, and I'm not sure if One Done and Emo work together. I'm not 100% sure how these alliances are playing with each other at the moment, but it's definitely all against Rang, as Rang carry on pushing forward, sending their troops forward. Galaclap comes in, he gets insta-reflected and deleted. Gotta be careful of those demon armors when you come in clapping. Don't expect to come in and clap a front line and not get demon armor and deleted right back at you. That's how you play against a Gala. Ooh, you could use a Guardian armor, you know. It's quite easy to see him coming in. More reinforcements coming in, it seems, for Rang as they're able to stabilize on the hill. We got Emo to the western side, One Done up onto the northeast side. Surely
One Done
Send
is fighting Ink and Emo right now, so they also have Send to their south. This is a true 4-way battle at this point, at least, and we did see more here. So this is getting wild, Robin.
Indeed, and there it comes. Send just sending it right into the back of One Done. One Done living up to their name once again as their back end just gets deleted in one shot. They're now focusing back their attention onto Rang, as it seems like Emo has pushed off to the west. Send and Value getting clumped up to the eastern side of Nico, but not enough DPS to find anything on the deletion. One Done though are posturing. They're coming in. They're creeping in. They got their juggernauts trying to line up those clumps.
Man, these guys are in a bad position here. Rough situation for One Done. They are completely surrounded by 3 different groups here, and it looks like Emo, Jinx, and what do we got down below? Send,
Yep.
all working together.
I don't think Send are working together with anyone.
All right, maybe not, but well, it's working out in their favor right now, I would say, with these guys hitting the backside of One Done. Maybe not an official nap or anything like that, but in this particular battle, we do see them all working together to put the pressure onto One Done and clean them off the map first.
I wouldn't say working together. It's all about
whose forces are near each other. So yeah, I guess you're right, because we do see One Done has pushed themselves far enough to get Emo onto the edge of Send. So now Emo is attacking Send. That's wild there. Just good positioning here by One Done. Send very spread out here, as they have groups over the top on the northeast, down the south on the southwest. Whew. Rough position to be in, and One Done surviving and doing well here.
Look at this though, over to the eastern side of your screen. Look at the wraparound coming in from One Done. Luckily, Nico was able to see it in the distance here. He is now trapped in between the middle of Emo off to his west, One Done up onto his northeast side. Focus his full attention, it seems, onto One Done as the push continues, trying to catch off some of these tanks here. One Done, remember, I believe their regroup is literally like a map away in Float Short Bite, so they're able to return to this battle pretty much instantly, as the combat looters of Dove are rummaging through the loot bags over there on the corner of our screen. Haven't seen much of Emo. Okay, as I say that, I see a couple of them to the northwest side. Going to get picked off here by Nico and the boys. Once again, just repositioning. Nico, he knows that there's 2 different groups on the field, Emo and One Done. So positioning is key. You have to keep rotating your Zerg not to get caught off in the middle. And look at this, he hits the back end of Emo here. Going to find 1 or 2 members to pick off, but Emo are pretty spread out, and One Done are starting to collapse in on the north side as well, forcing Rang into a split here. And it looks like Nico is snaking his Zerg, looking to engage to the eastern side once again. Looks like One Done are pushing Emo all the way back. It's now probably going to go back into a 1 versus 1, because I believe Emo are completely wiped with 1 or 2 members left alive. Here comes the engagement, instantly shut down by the Judicator armor and the Grovekeeper tank. Once again, I'm Turk of Reject Party, doing what a Grovekeeper should be doing. And look at the Juggernaut suck comes in, the Galaclap onto that, followed up by a Permafrost, and it's going to be raining DPS on that clump. Perfectly set up here. The follow-ups coming in bang after bang after bang there by One Done. Finally something going in their favor, and Nico Meister getting picked off by Angelique with the Galas and sending him home. And it looks like Rang are a little bit broken.
One Done did an incredible job there navigating that situation. I'm very impressed.
Yep, and it looks like they are mounting up maybe to get to get the hell out of the zone. Yeah, they are. I dropped a new name there for Rang. It looks like they're mounting up and getting the hell out of here. Oh boy. That was
Vigora
disgusting.
still just hunting down members of Emo here.
Is it combat looters, or is it actual ZVZ? Looks like
Just
okay,
singular
some
members.
ZVZ.
It's just hunting down small groups here from what I'm watching from Vigora's position.
Yeah, that was a pretty juicy fight. I mean, look how many people are still on the battlefield here, like blob wise. That group to the southwest is leaving the zone. That's going to be more Emo, Wacky Man, Fax. They're all leaving. That other group to the southeast side is more One Done. That middle blob, obviously, One Done.
Northeast was Rang. They have spread out so much they're no longer clumping, though.
Yeah, that group on the northwest is also Value and Send. So yeah, looks like they're all leaving. Victorious is going to be one done here in Floatral Fisher. I believe once again for the 1800 time slot. I believe they were victorious last night as well. I want to say versus Send in Floatral Bite. So they're doing well. These guys are getting some pretty decent fights. Nothing too crazy, no major cluster queue action, even though it was activated just for a little bit. But I mean, that was can't ask for more than that. A three-way battle, juicy.
It was pretty good there. I think we almost had a four-way if we count Jinx and Emo as separate entities.
Yeah, I didn't really see much of Jinx as like a force.
They were there. They were over the top on the northeast.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
But if you were watching from one Dun's perspective, you could see more of it. But when you were watching from Nico's perspective, there just wasn't much in the way of Jink.
Question: is Arch and Arsa friends?
No.
No.
Why?
I thought I saw people of RSUF on top of Arch, but I can't see them anymore. Because Gluttony's out and about with a big force, and it's surprising to see Gluttony out at this time slot, no?
Well, from what I've been told, they are working together with PoE currently, and PoE has a large group of different alliances working together with the simple objective of not fighting each other. And I don't know if they're all choosing the same objectives, but according to Black Order, they are. And it's 70% of the world against Black Order right now.
Poor Black Order, man.
Yeah.
I believe
he
that's
said
at
you
the
got
1500 time slot, right?
Yeah, mostly. But so actually, I'm getting information right now that Emo and JNK are working together.
Okay.
And they are alongside Surf, Judicate, NV, 16x13, and they're going against all the Poe, Nope, Arch, Blame, Stomp. Yeah.
Is Stomp working with PoE?
Stomp isn't. Well, they have an agreement to not attack PoE.
Okay.
Along with M3R.
Okay.
So it's like these guys aren't working together to not fight each other. They're just agreeing to not fight PoE. So you have a small group that's willing to fight PoE, and then other groups that are willing to fight everybody else besides PoE, and then PoE who's plucking off different groups one at a time.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
it's,
looking
I mean,
at the 1500 time slot, we did bring it up yesterday when Tazik was here. The Iceburn Tundra zones for Bogul when if he wants to bring up the world map. They were all launched on by Black Order. They were previously owned by the Nope Alliance, and today they have switched hands all into Black Order. But
good job,
launches for tomorrow.
I was being told from members of Black Order that PoE and their alliances were able to cluster queue a full 3 zones today. So,
yeah, so they were able to secure 3 territories for themselves out of the hands of Nope. But I have been hearing that they have been massing a lot.
I kind of want to get on to some 15 some point.
Black Order knew what they were going up against because this isn't the first time.
About it. They're not happy about it, though. They do not
like
like this situation.
Fourth time, dude. Like, why are they still trying to go up against the same people that have these same agreements in place?
But like, who else are they going to fight? Like,
or you go over to a different time zone or a different area of the map.
I don't think that's the situation. I think what they're seeing is if they don't attack PoE, what happens when PoE just starts plucking off all those other singular groups? What happens when PoE says, okay, we don't have to work against BO now. Sorry, M3R, we're done with you. You're the next one. Sorry, Blame, we're done with you. You're the next one. Once, like, or 6 or any of these other ones, because if they don't have somebody pushing on them, they're going to expand. And that's the POV of Black Order. I'm not saying this from my perspective. I'm saying this from the Black Order perspective, from what they've talked to me about. I've talked to Shiro, I've talked to Fred. They're both 100% all in on attacking PoE, and that PoE has created some kind of nap with what they're describing as 70% of the active black zones. I don't think it's quite that high. I think that might be an exaggeration at this point, but I do understand how they feel. You know, it's definitely there's a bit of perspective in there, and I'm sure if I talked to Syndic, he would have a very different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't so much do that, he and I. We just mostly use third parties to communicate. You stink.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious with Stomp. Stomp is like that one, like so they just have a non-aggression pact with PoE. Is that what I'm hearing?
Okay, yeah. So what I'm hearing is specifically Stomp has not fought PoE or Nope in over a week. A week ago they were fighting them. There was an agreement reached, and now they're not. This is just what I'm hearing from players. I'm not out there, confirming with each member of every single alliance, going, do you have a secret agreement with so-and-so to not fight them? Or is it some other issue like you were losing? I don't do that. If Fred wants to come out and say that, I'll say, yeah, Fred says that's the situation, and I'll give it to him. If we hear something else, we'll report on that as well. So you guys have the same power of the internet as Fred. You can go ahead and message me. Keep the cursing to a minimum and the insults also at a minimum, and then I'll report it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the world map right now, Everwinter Expanse, because this is the area where Stomp has been fighting up here in the north over the last couple of days, well, for like the last week. So it kind of falls into place where, okay, if they're not fighting Nope and they're not fighting PoE and they're up here in the north fighting 6 and now Surf. I mean, Surf relaunched back onto these territories for tomorrow. The back and forth up here, and we know Surf doesn't like PoE. So there's bad blood there. So maybe Stomp are, holding hands with that group down there, and some agreement has come in place. Interesting. See, this is where it starts getting juicy, right? Around this time of the season, like new agreements are getting made left, right, and center. People are like working with each other. Diplomacy, which is a major factor in the Outlands. Like, yeah, you guys enjoy the content side of fighting each other, but some people like the other side, which is diplomacy and coming to agreements and shady backroom deals that we don't always get right here on AOTV because we don't get told about them. We hear hearsay.
We get hearsay. We get rumors and side information, and a lot of times we get false information. People will try to tell us something that's false, and I think honestly that's part of the fun.
Yeah,
like we're not here to give you. We're more like Entertainment Tonight than C-SPAN.
Yeah.
Financial disclosure. We're not financial. How's that law thing go? You have to listen to every time you listen to that kind of stuff. But this is for entertainment purposes only.
Do not take our information as financial advice. This is not sound financial advice. We are
not trained professionals.
No. I'm not working under some journalistic integrity here. Like, I mean, I will protect a source if they ask me to, but yeah, generally it's, hey guys, I saw this. What do you guys think of that? All right. Sure, why not? I'll let people know.
So if you want to have your story published on air, you see the Discord names on the bottom there. You can spread some information and rumors, propaganda. Just do it well.
Yeah. Keep it classy.
He is stupid. PoE is stupid. Surf is stupid. Everybody's stupid. My group is the best.
That's half of my PMs there, Bogul. Wow.
Wow.
Are you looking at my Discord again, sir?
No.
Your PMs like that as well, Bogul?
No, mine are just
No,
like,
both.
hey, you're selling
be
this
bad.
thing on the forums. You know, it has a price attached to it. It's clearly an auction. It has a fixed, you know, it's changing over time, fixed value. Hey, can I have that for half?
Yeah, we heard that one earlier today. That was a good story.
Yeah.
Happens quite a bit. with you,
That's
doesn't it,
my
Bogul?
PMs.
Yeah. Yikes.
My PMs are,
They're
you suck,
always
I hate you.
Rare items, right? That doesn't get sold on the actual marketplace. You have to sell it via like Discord or whatever.
Well, you don't want to put something that costs $2 up on the marketplace
The
and
large
just leave it
listing
there
fees.
because you got a large listing fee and then you have to give a cut of it and nobody likes to do that. Bogul doesn't like paying taxes.
Exactly.
No, black
Offshore.
market is way better.
Offshore with Discord. Avoid them taxes.
That's what you got to do to make the monies. I mean, the whole thing goes like if you pay taxes, you're not smart, right? That's.
Okay, Don.
I didn't say anything.
Anyway, before we let Shozen go down that rabbit hole, I think it's time to wrap up the war report. I believe we do have a daily show coming up after this in 15 minutes. Anything to go over? You know, anything happen?
Oh, let's see. Did anything happen yesterday, Bogul?
I don't know.
How about the day before that? Anything happen over the last 2 days?
I don't know. Did you refresh YouTube, see if there's anything new?
Yeah, there's a new patch out and there's a new dev talk and the dev talk is purdy. We're gonna go through that with a
It's
fine-tooth
what?
comb. Purdy.
What's that word?
It's like pretty, but less educated.
I think. Well, Robin,
What?
what is that word?
I don't know. I just zoned out. I stopped listening to Shozen.
Oh,
What
no.
happened?
Oh no, we're doing a dev talk thing and Shozen called it a funky word, and now I'm confused as to whether or not that's
Yeah, not one of those again, dude.
anyway. Dev talk, new biomes. No.
No.
New biome rework.
I am
Im-
rework, Bogul.
art,
Yes.
Import
Actually,
distinction.
no, it's a full rework. Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
Like.
The same biomes with the same names still exists, but they redone some of the maps layout, how it looks. There's 3 different styles of low, middle, high tier zones, and lots of pretty colors. I think we do like a Star Wars analysis of the video. Pause, look at some gimmicks.
Yeah, you did bring up the name there, the Lands Awaken,
Yeah.
kind of like the Force Awakened. I really hope the Lands Awakened is better.
Whoa. Whoa.
I mean,
What?
from what I've seen so far, it's
It's
looking
pretty
to be better.
fantastic. Yeah. I would say that it's good. It has a coherent story.
I thought
It
both
looks like
of them were
something
just
paid attention to what came before it and then was like, you know what? Let's make this similar to what there was before. And we'll work in progression from there and make it better than what existed before.
now you're just being mean. All these fanboys, man. They
Here we go. Another
Bogul.
Reddit CTA.
Bogul.
Huh?
They had a moon with a cannon on it, right?
Yes.
And then the moon sucked up the sun's mass, right?
Maybe.
And then shot that mass across the galaxy.
yes.
And there was no pushback from launching that amount of mass into space for the moon, which no longer had a gravitational connection to the sun because all the mass of the sun was sucked up by the moon itself and then shot into space.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, these are the sort of conversations that we have prior to the show. This is what we have to, me and Bogul have to put up with for 45 minutes before live coming on air every day. This is just a little
That's
taste.
not true.
Just a little
Today
taste.
I gave you a great video about, oh, what a day.
What a day. Anyway, what a show. What a show.
What
and
a show. What a show.
Stick around for the daily show coming up. Obviously, gold code raffles throughout the show as well. And then we'll back tomorrow with more War Reports 20 versus 20 Crystal League coverage, along with the 5v5s as well. And during the meantime, you can check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/AlbionTV. We can catch all our previous shows, which range with the 5v5s up to the 20 versus 20s, with the War Reports, Invasion Day battles. We got the daily shows and interviews. If you're looking to listen to the interviews maybe in a different format, say MP3, so you can listen to it on the way to work, on the way home from work, on the way to school, who knows? You can do. Where can they find that, Shozen?
They can find that over on soundcloud.com/AlbionTV or any place they listen to podcasts by simply typing in Albion TV into their search bar in their favorite podcast location. If you do that, you will get over 100 interviews featuring some of the most interesting and charismatic individuals in all of Albion Online, as well as members of the Sandbox Interactive development team. So if you're interested in finding out about how the game was made, what happens behind the scenes, or the histories and the politics of Albion Online, head over to soundcloud.com/AlbionTV.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, as I see, quite a few members of our audience have figured out that you can use those little new emotes all for free. Once again, plugging it because it's the first time today where we've been using them. They got added today. You don't have to sub to the channel. You just have to follow the Twitch channel, and then you have access to the 5 emotes of the top 5 current leaders of the Energy Surge season. They will be updated every week on the Monday. So if you're looking to get your guild a nice little emote that you can spam in the chat, all you have to do is get top 5 in the season rankings. You know, easy enough to do, right, Sarge? I see you in the chat saying, "Where's mine?"
Because he's top 5
ranked
solo guild. Top 5 solo guild.
But he's ranked 55 in the Energy Surge season, so he's got a while to go yet to get to the top 5 and get his own emote. But that's going to be freshly updated every week going forward from here on out, as a little give back to you guys, obviously free of charge, so you don't have to sub anymore to get emotes. So yeah, and also new @ commands or exclamation point commands for I believe we have NDA, socials, bugs, suggestions, wait, I did socials already. YouTube, some other things. It's all up there. Just so it's a little bit easier for you guys to find it, because I know it can be confusing. Also, exclamation point season, I believe, gives you the current season schedule as well. So,
Robin, I just got a bit of late news here. Apparently, we missed an Arch fight versus 6. 6 had a 60% debuff.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive over there. Arch, no slouches of their own. So that was a pretty good banger over in Thicket, and we missed that. Hopefully, we'll get to check them out again tomorrow. Big fan of the guys in Arch, specifically now that I'm a member of the Alliance.
Okay, biased.
Yep,
Oh, God.
completely, 100%. I gotta give the shout outs to my guild leaders there. If I don't, then they yell at me for not showing up to CTAs. This way I get credit.
Unreal. Unbelievable, guys. Well, you know what to Reddit CTA now.
Oh no, Shozen bias. What's Arch?
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the War Report. Stick around for the daily show coming up in a few minutes. Until then, adios.
Good night.